Question 25 is 6 marks. The first part says write 28 plus 24x minus 6x squared in the form a minus b brackets x minus c squared, where a, b, and c are integers. You can pause the video and try it yourself. This is completing the square. Whenever the question asks to write it in this form, it's usually completing the square. So how do you complete the square? We start by write it in a better form. We write the x squared first. Plus 28. We just rearrange them. And when completing the square, it's always better not to have any number in front of the x squared. So I'll take this -6 out. I'll do brackets. So if we take -6 out, I'll have x squared here. And if I take -6 out of the 24, it's just 24 divided by -6, which is -4. And 28 divided by -6 is -28 divided by 6. Some students do write this in the calculator and write it as a decimal. You don't need to do that. Why? Because we will in a minute multiply the -6 back again, and then the -6 will cancel the -6, and you will have just the 28 back. So just leave it like this. Now we will leave the -6 there, keep the nice brackets, and then complete this square. How do you complete the square? We open brackets, and it's squared, and there is an x here. And then we halve this number. What's half of -4? -2. And then we always have a negative sign here. This is always negative. Even this was a positive number, this stays negative. Negative what? Negative this number squared. What's 2 squared is 4. And then we keep the 28 over 6. This is how we complete the square. Now we finished completing. We need to multiply the -6 inside. We multiply it here, we multiply it here, and we multiply it there. So -6 times this bracket, so it's going to be -6 x minus 2 squared. -6 times -4 is plus 24. -6 times -28 divided by 6. The 6 cancels the 6, and the negative becomes positive, so it's just 28. That's very good. Now 24 plus 28 is 52. And because the question says write a first, we will just write the 52 first. Minus 6 x minus 2 squared. And that's 3 marks for this part of the question. Now let's look at the next part. The next part says, on the axis below, sketch the graph of this. So this is the same in part A. What did we get in part A? We got 52 minus 6 x minus 2 squared. Let me just double check. 52 minus 6x minus 2 squared. Yeah. Now, to sketch, it's a different thing from graphing. Sketching is just some crooked work. Now, what's the vertex? The vertex is always this number and this number. These are the vertex of this quadratic. Now, where is 2 and 52? Let's assume 2 is here and 52 is here. So let's make some point here. That's a mark already. Now, does it open up or down? We always look at the number in front of the x squared. If it's negative, like -6, it's going to look like that. It has a maximum. If it's positive, then it's going to look like this. For our question specifically, it's this shape. So we know it's going to look somewhere like this. Now, what else do we need to get the full mark? Before we go, just knowing it's going to look like this, it's also another mark. So this is one mark, the vertex. Knowing how the shape will look like is another mark. The third mark is you need to know where will it intercept with the y-axis. Will it cross the y-axis here? Will it cross it there? Will it cross it here? This is the third mark. So the y-axis, the intercept is where x equals 0, right? Where x is 0. So substitute x equals 0 up here. If we substitute x equals 0, this will just be 0, because 24 times 0, and this is 0. So y is 28. So where y equals 28 is the y-intercept. And you need to write it, you need to show them. Now this is your nice 3 marks sketching graph. How was this question? Was it easy? That's 6 marks already. Alright,